Honeymooners, an NFL star, and a canine here to start your weekend off right. But first, watch this homeless man in need give selflessly to someone else.
What's your name, man?
Michael,
Michael, I'm Zach, man. Nice to meet you.
I got till tomorrow, 12 o'clock to pay my rent.
How much is your rent?
$195.
I'm a quarter short for the bus. Can
You need it?
Can I have a quarter, bro?
Yeah, of course you can. That's all you need.
Yeah, a quarter should be fine.
You can get on the bus for free. But it's good to have it in case.
Brother, I'm gonna give this back to you.
Whatever you need it for, take it.
The fact that you were gonna help me, man, I got $500.
For real, man.
It's for you, brother.
This ain't no joke.
It's dead serious, man. I love you.
Love you too, brother.
And what's your message to the world?
Let's have peace and love for everybody.
You're on your honeymoon in Barcelona. Two women come running out of a building in a panic.
I said, "Oh my God, there's a fire." And immediately Dave dropped his backpack and ran across the street into the building.
I just ran in and saw just a bunch of babies kind of like sleeping and screaming.
We were just literally taking cribs with a few kids in it and rolling it across the street to the high school lobby.
It was just a crazy, and it probably only happened, it was like probably 10 minutes, but it seemed, like an instant. But yeah, it turned out to be okay,
David Scalante and Doran Smith saved lives that day.
16-year-old girl who was so depressed she couldn't get out of bed for months. So her hair was completely matted down to her scalp. When she finally walked into a salon desperate for help, she asked the stylist to just shave it because she felt so hopeless.
My heart was in pieces. She looked at me and said, "I'm worthless, this is worthless, just shave it off." And I couldn't do that to a 16-year-old girl. No way should any child or person feel like they're that worthless. So I found anything I possibly could to just brush and brush and brush and conditioner and just brush. And 13 hours later, we got it out. Wow. And she said, "Thank you so much for making me feel like myself again." And that was the biggest tip I could ever get.
James Smith Williams plays defensive end on the Washington Commanders NFL football team, but he became a superhero on the defensive team for domestic violence victims.
I've been doing domestic violence stuff for a while. It's not really a highlighted cause, but they stay in the situation, because pets are an extension of their family.
James set out on an initiative in collaboration with the Purple Leash Project to increase the only 16% of domestic violence shelters that allow pets.
It's the right thing to do. If you're a good man, what are you doing? I always carried that around with me, so that's what got me going on this path.
The efforts of just one man keeping families together.
You're full of shit. It's gonna be funny because you're lying. This isn't even real. You're joking right now. Yes, you are. You're kidding. Really?
This is Luna, the canine companion of Officer Linda McBride. Luna has saved the lives of 38 people due to her incredible natural ability to locate people quickly, many of whom would have perished due to their injuries or the elements. Luna has been awarded the Lifesaver Award as a part of her retirement. These superheroes inspired me. One of my takeaways is that each and every one of us has skills and abilities and gifts. We just need to put on the cape to utilize them for good.
Most people go through life never discovering what their talents are. Most people never develop their talents. They have skills and abilities, but if you don't nurture them, if you don't develop them, they will never serve you. Your gifts can take you many places if you develop your gifts. Most of us don't like to do those things that come easy to us. You have something that you brought to the universe, and that if you decide that my life deserves my developing this what I do well, and becoming the best at it and mastering myself and seeing what I have within me, if you decide to drop your buckets where you are and develop your gifts, I grant you, you'll never ever be without.